Alright everybody, welcome to another Q&A. What's up? I hope you're having a great Sunday. Today is a request your goddamn song stream, so feel free to ask me to play music that you want. I've been having some issues with the audio with OBS Studio, which is a streaming software that I use to do these live streams. I think I figured it out. It's all about capturing the audio like I used to do years ago. I don't know what the hell happened with OBS, but let me know if there's something wrong with the music. Right now, you can't listen to anything. You know, where I was playing some music with the Man of Culture picture, you know. So, I'll play it again and let me know if it sounds okay. It should show right there. Green Dog. Masterpiece on the Genesis. The best video game on the Genesis. Nothing comes close. Audio is good. It doesn't sound... It sounds good. Okay. Then that's all I needed to know. So it's your turn, guys. Request your damn song. Unless you want to hear Green Dog. Hey, you know, some bad games have great music. This game has great soundtrack. It's a Genesis game. Okay. Somebody here says he found my channel. Recently found your channel, but I have been loving the uploads. Only problem is you get me to spend money on games I didn't know about. Well, that's what I've been doing since 2014 apparently. For the past 11 years, people have been draining their wallets thanks to me. But most of them don't drain their wallets on me, only on the freaking games I recommend. From now on, I'm only gonna recommend my books. It's gonna be uploads about my books and see if that's gonna make people like you drain their wallets and spend money on them. So if you want to listen to a specific song to this, I request your song stream. If you want to listen to something from a video game, let me know. If it's got copyright or content ID claim, I'll let you know. Preference to super chats, and if you want me to play a copyrighted song, I'll do it, just as long as it's with a super chat. But yeah, let me know, guys. As always, no worries. I'm your DJ, man. I'm your DJ. Just ask for your goddamn song. So the sound is alright, okay? Let me fix the... There, it wasn't showing the name of the song. It's barely visible because most of you are watching on your phone, but, I mean, if you're watching on a computer, on a TV, if you're watching on a TV, I probably look like shit. Too dark, low resolution camera. Good frame rate though. I think it's 60, look, 60 frames per second, look at this. That movement is 60 frames per second. No, it's 120 frames per second. Can move this fast without lagging. Look at this. All right. Final Fantasy VIII Premonition. That's gonna be the first song request of today's goddamn stream. Final Fantasy VIII Premonition. This is the boss fight music against all sorceresses. Okay. That's not Petal from Green Dog, okay? Let me turn that off. So that's Premonition from Final Fantasy VIII. you think the town music in Phantasy Star 3 was actually some classical song. I'd love to hear it. Don't know the name. I have it in my computer, man. Sorry I didn't read your comment. Yours came first. I'm gonna play your song first. I have that song. That's a great town theme. One of my favorite town themes, you know, from the 16-bit era. Phantasy Star 3. Town. It's just called Town. I don't think it has any name. If somebody knows the real name, or if it goes by a different name, let us know. But as far as I'm concerned, the town theme of Phantasy Star 3 is just called Town. That's it. K-pop Demon Hunters. Strictly video game music, man. No anime music or bands music. Actually, what frames per second is real life? 120, like you saw, like this. This is 120 frames per second. Can't get any faster than that. Have you ever played Digimon World 2? No, the PS1 game, right? I think I have. There was a long time ago, I was doing a list of every turn-based RPG on the PS1, PSP, PS3, you know, all the retro consoles. And I did play some games just for the sake of that video and other videos. I played a little bit of Digimon World 2. It's turn-based, right? So I did it for that video. But to be honest, I only played the first battle and it was like alright at best. The first one is kind of weird. I remember it's like some sort of mix between action and real time in... I don't know. Couldn't really get into the Digimon trilogy on the PlayStation. In fact, I'm not a fan of Digimon. I've never been able to get into any Digimon game in existence except of the one nobody likes, which is Survive on PS4 and Switch. That's the one that I like. The one that doesn't play like Digimon, and it shouldn't have been a Digimon game. That's the one that I like. Not saying that Digimon games are bad, you know, I'm just saying they're not for me. It's like Pokemon. It's like I don't find the appeal of training monsters and shit. Code Vein, the main title theme, so that's gonna be next. Now after Town, Phantasy Star 3, and then Code Vein. Code Vein, I know that town theme, I mean that main theme. That's the one, you know, you put the game on, turn it on, and go to the title screen, and I remember that. I have it ingrained in my fucking... That's a game I beat twice in a row, you know? Because when I first beat it, I got the bad ending because I forgot one or two blood things that I didn't get after the boss battle. I was supposed to get them, but I didn't, you know, because I was like, I beat the boss, let's get the hell out of here, right? No, you're supposed to get all the blood, whatever fucking things the bosses drop to get the true ending at the end. You know, what the fuck? Bandai Namco. You gotta be kidding me. I haven't played Bronze. I'll get there, don't worry. I'm playing Goth. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm playing Goth. People who have played that game will understand. All the others are gonna think I'm trolling or I'm being sarcastic. I'm not playing. I'm playing Goth. Final Fantasy Premonition. So now I'm gonna play Phantasy Star 3 Town theme. I love that town theme. You know, that game has... well, that game is a mixed bag, you know how it is. It's one of those games that... It's not great, it's not bad, but it's not great either. It's like okay, it just has a lot of problems. And the music is no different, you know. Half of the soundtrack is great, the other half is like bad. Who likes the battle theme of Phantasy Star 3? It's bad. It's bad. There we go. Pretty relaxing theme, huh? I put this in I've done some videos on relaxing JRPG music. I did one top 50 town themes 15 years ago, and then I remade that video. Well, that wasn't a video, that was like 50 videos, because back then you couldn't upload long videos. You could only upload. In 2010, when I did it, You can only upload a maximum of 10 minutes per video, you know, so I had to do every song separately. So it's like 50 videos, and then I remade those 50 videos into one video like 3-4 years ago. Top 50 best JRPG town themes. This theme was there, and I've done some relaxing JRPG music, you know, a couple of videos. I remember the first one that I did a couple of years ago went viral, but of course it was demonetized because it went viral. Then all of these fucking companies caught wind of it, and I was like, oh, this guy is using my music without permission. No, excuse me, YouTube, please demonetize this video by this YouTuber, please, thank you. And they did that with every right, you know, they had every right, you know. It's not like I'm doing anything different, I'm just putting up together a playlist, you know. They had every right to demonetize that video, but then I remade that first video, and it has a lot of views nowadays. I don't even know how many, 60-something thousand views, you know. So there's a couple of videos, and luckily they haven't been demonetized. They probably won't unless they get like 100,000 views or more, you know. And I hope you guys didn't miss last month a video I did called The Most Beautiful JRPG Music You Never Heard. Basically super beautiful themes from obscure JRPGs. There's a couple of famous JRPGs in there, but I think a lot of people haven't heard those themes, like Lost Odyssey, for example. Definitely check it out. And that's all I wanted to say on the music. Can you play Quatera Woods from Ys 6? Absolutely, it's gonna be after Code Vein's main theme. You've been playing Ys 8 again? This is like your 11th playthrough of it? I feel like I've seen you saying that before like 20 times, man. Alright, so Code Vein. Main theme. Code fucking Vein. Code Vein main menu theme. There we go. Pretty dramatic music. I like the music in this game. I'm used to listening to, you know, other type of JRPG music, like from regular JRPGs, the Nobuo Uematsu soundtracks, Yasunori Mitsuda, Michiru Yamane, you know, Yoshinori, you know what I mean, right? And then the metal themes from like Ryota Kosuka, you know, or Takahiro Misuga, Daisuke Ashiwa, you know, the metal guys, you know, from Shin Megami Tensei, Falcom, Atelier, Mana, you know. And then you get this. Like, this is so Western RPG. This game has very Western RPG style of music. Thank you very much, Shinji. He says, can you play Fire After Fire from Resonance of Fate? Absolutely. Fire After Fire, Resonance of Fate. You know, I don't have that game in my collection. I kind of regret selling it. Since it became a meme in this channel, I didn't know it was going to become a meme. That was my very first review. A lot of people don't know this, but that was my very first review that I did. My first video game review ever. Resonance of Fate. It was in Spanish. You won't be able to find it here in this channel. I deleted the review back in 2015, exactly 10 years ago. Oh my god! It is the 10th anniversary, because I did it right at the end of September of 2015. That's when I posted my first review ever in Spanish here in this channel, and then some years later I deleted it. And you can find it now on my channel in Spanish called Discusión Gamer. Look it up, link in the description to that channel if you know Spanish. And if you don't Spanish, don't worry, there's a completely crappy and shitty AI dub feature, and you can watch the review in English. It's gonna be fucking horrendous though, but hey, you can watch it in English now, dubbed or maybe subtitled. I don't think it has English subtitles though. It should though. Maybe I should re-upload all of those videos. All of my Spanish reviews in this channel, but with English subtitles. That would be great, you know, because have you heard the AI dubbing? It's fucking terrible. Zero personality, sounds like really bad, censors bad words, you know, it's terrible. Don't fucking use it, you know. Instead, learn Spanish and watch that first review in Spanish. or even if you don't understand it, you know, you can watch the review and probably figure out what I'm saying, because you already know how I feel about the game. I'm just being negative about it and ranting about it and raging about it. So yeah, you don't need to learn. I could be speaking fucking Chinese in the video and you'll understand. You'll be able to understand it. And then I did a review of it in English. That was like in 2017, 2018. In this channel, you can find my review of Resonance of Fate in this channel. It has low resolution, bad quality. Hey, but it's there, you know. And just type Resonance of Fate Eric Landon on a YouTube tab. If you can't find it, you can find my playlist on the video section. There's a reviews playlist, and it's probably at the very bottom, you know. Resonance of Fate. Yeah, what a game. What a fucking game. I would love to own that game. So this is Fire After Fire from Resonance of fucking Fate. That's right, Vladislav, I'm taking requests to play music. For remastered games, are they too generous? I'd say it's the other way around, and for the past couple of years we've seen a huge abuse of remasters and remakes, up to the point where I stopped caring about them. I think the last one that I kind of cared about was the Lunar remasters. I don't even know why I cared about that one, you know. I just felt like doing a review of that, you know, and I did, you know, but yeah. Suikoden remasters, also kind of cared about those, but when the Sky remake came out, I was like, fuck this, and I'm done. But I get what you're saying. You're trying to ask me if I think modern remasters are too easy. They give you too much to make them easy. They probably do, you know. That's the whole point of remastering a game, fixing things that made them cheap or unfair before. I still think they can retain a level of difficulty. That's why they give you options, you know. If you find some games easy, some remasters easy, you can always play them on normal or hard, you know. I don't know. Like, we can talk about not so modern remasters if you want to, like from 2022 and below. But the most modern ones, I really didn't give a shit. I didn't finish any of them, you know. So we're listening to Resonance of Fate. Forgot to, yeah. Resonance of Fate, Fire, After Fire. Good music. Great soundtrack, this game. I have this game with a whopping 7 out of 10 on my blog. Link to my blog in the description. All the RPG scores. Well, you know, 7 in my language is like a 6 or 6.2. I've always said this, you know, if you want to make a little bit more sense out of my scores for my RPGs, you know, in my blog, in my website, just take 0.4 or 0.6 to every game. If you see a game with maybe 8, it's probably the equivalent of a Metacritic of 7.4 or something, you know. That's why a lot of people ask me, you know, no, actually nobody asks me, you know, but some people have asked me before, wow, you gave The Last Remnant a 7.4? Don't you fucking hate that game? Yeah, but go there and it's on the right under the list, right under something that says not recommended, not worth playing, you know. So a 7.4 is like 6.8 or 6.6, you know. And oh man, The Last Remnant got that score because the fucking music. Remember, I'm also ranking the music. Yeah, because I've seen a lot of people, I mean, Shadow X says, I trust Eric's scores more than IGN. Thank you, because IGN is like fucking garbage and everybody knows that, you know. But Metacritic is more... It's okay, I believe, sometimes to trust the user scores, not the reviewer scores. More like the user scores. But, you know, they can be easily manipulated. There's been a lot of bombing, you know, a lot of negative reviews for no reason. But my scores are legit, are honest, but keep in mind I'm also scoring several things, taking several things into consideration, right? Because a lot of these reviewers are like, oh, this game is garbage, it's a 2 out of 10 because it's bad. Okay, the gameplay is bad, the story is bad, but is the music bad? You know, like the first song of today's stream was this fucking Green Dog. Green Dog is a terrible fucking game, terrible. game, you know, but it's got good music and good graphics, you know, and nobody gives shit about it. It's like, oh no, the gameplay is bad, everything is bad. And that's not what I call an objective scoring. So my scores in my blog are more honest, but also more objective. You know, I'm taking music into consideration. That's why you see some RPGs that are like, why is this RPG an 8? Or why is this 7.6? Why is Time and Eternity 5.2? Now you know. So somebody wanted Quatera Woods, right? From E6. Great song, this one. Can you play Growing Wings from Drakengard? So that's probably gonna be the next song, right? Yeah. There we go, yeah. That's gonna be playing next. Are you gonna give Code Vein a chance? No. After a long time of absence, since from like 5 months. Really? I feel like I saw you like a month ago. I don't know. I'm doing great, Hooflong. How are you doing? It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon? Really? Well, I think we're like 22 Celsius degrees here in Mexico, so that's okay. Question for Ananta. Will you try it? It's also not gacha. I heard some things about it. I heard the game pissed off journalists, which is a really good sign. So now I'm curious about it. An anime game that's kind of like anime GTA, right? Anime Grand Theft Auto? Didn't we already have that called Yakuza? But I guess the style isn't anime, you know, 2D anime, 2D manga style. So it doesn't count. So Ananta is kind of like that, right? I don't know anything about it, anything. I've just seen some people saying it's an anime GTA, and it pissed off journalists. So that's the fact that it pissed off modern journalists. Now I'm interested. You're from Alabama? I'm not gonna sing this song. I was gonna be that guy. Sweet home Alabama. You're from Alabama, dude? You know the song? Glad to see you streaming here again. Thanks. I was here last Sunday too, and the Sunday before, and I've been doing every Sunday for the past 2 years. But thanks. Don't try to say my name. Found this channel from your Star Ocean videos. I don't know why my Star Ocean videos, some of them get a lot of views. It's not even my top 10 favorite JRPG series ever. I mean, I like the series, I love it, I'm a big fan, I'm a big defender of Star Ocean 3 and 4, which people hate, especially 6. But, it's probably because of that, right? I'm the only motherfucker on the internet that defends those games. But I don't know why. I wish my Shin Megami Tensei or Fire Emblem videos got more views, you know, but don't worry, I'm not gonna try to save your name, even though there's nothing wrong with it. It's pretty easy to pronounce. Can you play Persona OST Pandora Last Battle? I cannot play anything from the Persona games. I don't know if you guys watched my video from 2 days ago. Top 10 JRPGs that left me in tears. I had to cut a Persona song in there to avoid the copyright, you know. So I can't play anything from Persona. Unless you do a super chat, of course. That's right, Zero Cool. I'm probably the only guy saying that, don't worry. It's not the state of discourse today. It's just the state of Eric Landon's discourse. Everybody else just acts like all of those magazines and journalists are fine, you know. You gotta be respectful and mindful of other people's feelings. Remember that. These fucking people never gave a shit about our opinions, our views, and especially our feelings. So, sorry, we kind of stopped caring about your feelings as well. Yeah, some people got that impression for some reason, but no. I'm still gonna be here, for the Q&As. I'm just not gonna live stream regular games. I'm not gonna play games anymore on YouTube unless I get paid, or like a review code or something, That's over. But yeah, I've been streaming on Patreon. Link to my Patreon page in the description. For $1 a month, you can watch some live streams. Right now, if you pay $1, you get like 4 live streams. There's a top 50 favorite games of all time. A list that doesn't include RPGs, just games from different genres. My 50 favorite games of all time. It's there. You can also get my Tales of Waifus tier list, all of the rankings that I did. All of the girls from the Tales series ranked in a tier list. That's also on Patreon. There's also a live stream that I did about a video game called Hentai vs. Evil. Pretty sexy game. I couldn't upload it on YouTube because Hentai vs. Evil. Yeah, and there's also a regular live stream that I did where I played some games, So you get 4 fucking streams right now for $1 miserable a month. Link to my Patreon page in the description, and more live streams will be uploaded every week, But the Q&As every Sunday, public, available for everybody and their mom, will continue. Don't worry about that. So what was the next song? Growing Wings from Drakengard. The first Drakengard. Alright, there you go.
The seeds never were, and mankind remains unforgiven.
What? So this is from Drakengard. I don't see any copyright though. I'll take the risk, It's a request your songs train, guys. If you have a specific request, let me know. Preference to super chats, of course. Leonard Skinner is from Florida. That's right. Oh, you're not from Alabama. You're not from Alabama, you're just there. Hey, Zombie, what's up? What's up? What are the winters like in Guadalajara? They're pretty normal, man. The lowest temperature I've seen is like 15 Celsius degrees, maybe 14. It's like normal. You can go outside with a regular coat or a sweater, and that's it. You don't need like a fucking scarf. Barely anyone does that, I mean, this is not really a cold city. This is mostly a hot city. It's 80% of the time it's just hot, so. Did you know next year we're having a Suikoden anime? Yeah, I knew that. Hey. Yeah, sorry, Awixi. Fucking Persona, man. Have you played JRPGs without a healer? Good question. I probably have, I just can't think of one right now. Or more like... let me put it this way. So I know for a fact there's a lot of JRPGs with no healers. You just use items to heal. Or somebody has a spell that heals, Or maybe a couple of characters have a spell that heals. I think it's stupid to play an RPG without heal. With somebody who can heal. Unless you have a lot of items, If you have a lot of items... I don't think it's that necessary to have a healer in your party. It's just, But there's gotta be one, right? Yeah, but like I said, I mean, if you have fucking items, then you don't need a healer. So it's not like, oh, I'm gonna challenge myself in this JRPG and play with no healer. You have a lot of items, dude. So it's not really a challenge. Or lifesteal skills. Well, there's a lot of JRPGs with that, without that. I can't think of one right now. Maybe, I don't know. There's always that one character, right? With that one skill that absorbs HP or MP. Always. But sometimes there isn't. I don't know. Fire Emblem, the old Fire Emblem games. I can't think of one Fire Emblem game from the old times with a character that... maybe when you unlock certain skills. Never mind. There's always that one character with that fucking skill. Absorb HP skill. Patreon is a blast. Of course it is. All the Ys games. You are correct. You don't have a healer in the Ys games. You gotta rely on absorb HP skills. Or you can rely on items, you know. That's right. Where you're from, the winters can reach -10 Fahrenheit, and some winters can reach -30. Wow, that's crazy. When I was in Canada, the lowest I saw was -15, I believe. Or there was one morning where we were at -20 Celsius degrees. -20 Celsius degrees, you know. So, yeah, that was pretty hardcore. But you're saying Fahrenheit? Like, where are you from? Alaska? Russia? Judging by your name, you're from Russia. Anyway, what's the next song, guys? Somebody wanted... So we played Growing Wings from Drakengard. Oh, wait, the Persona song. Okay, I can't play anything from Persona. If you guys have a song you'd like to request, let me know. From video games. Any video game, it doesn't have to be a JRPG, you know. Any video game whatsoever. I don't see any other songs. Eric says something from Baten Kaitos, so let's go with that. Baten Kaitos. So I'm gonna play... how about I play this one? Vitriolic A Stroke. Vitriolic... I don't even know how to pronounce it. Vitriolic A Stroke. Yeah, fantastic song. And then we're gonna do Bravely Default, Land of Immortality. I'm not sure if I can play that. Let me look it up. Bravely Default, Land of Immortality. Yeah, I think we'll be alright if I... Yeah, it'll be alright if I play it. Yeah, anything from... Most songs from Kingdom Hearts, you know... Well, actually not all of them, you know. I can play some themes from Kingdom Hearts, like the regular themes. Like opening, main titles, screen, theme, ending, or specific character themes, final boss theme from Kingdom Hearts... demonetized, but I can play town themes or specific dungeon themes, you know, from Kingdom Hearts. I don't think it matters. Zima Duvan, thanks a bunch. He says, I just beat Shadowrun for Sega Genesis. Not bad if you don't mind taking notes and making maps. Unfortunately, I do mind that. Who does that? I did it when I was little, you know. When I was a little kid, I used to do that with some games and it used to piss the shit out of me. Like, why? I want to sit down on a couch, grab the controller, and that's it. So hell, sometimes it even pisses me off to look up a walkthrough, but I have to, you know. Sometimes I'm playing the game I'm playing right now. I'm like 18 hours into it, and boy, I've had to check the walkthrough like at least 5 or 6 times. It's one of those fucking games. So now you're asking me to take notes and make maps? No thanks, but I'm glad you enjoyed the game. The only game you've appreciated from Yoko Taro was, ironically, the original Nier and Nier Automata, the Nier duology. There's a third game for phones. Nobody cares about that one. We need to show companies that we don't care about their stupid phone games. To no avail. because they're gonna continue doing that. So Drakengard, I have mixed feelings about. I don't like the first game. I like the story though and the music, but the gameplay is just bad. Second game is good. The third game is great, but it has a lot of gameplay issues. The Drakengard series are a mixed bag. Thank you, Yum Yum. The only way to watch your live stream, he says, is to search you on YouTube. So share. Yeah, that's right. Nowadays, you know, it's over for me. I no longer get recommended or nobody gets notified. So this is something that's been happening for a while. So we already know that. So do you have a dedicated hard drive for all of this music? No, some of the themes you've been listening to are using YouTube here for a quick search, and other songs I have in my computer. You know, I don't have a dedicated hard drive. You know, I have a dedicated hard drive for gameplay footage that I recorded over the years. I have a lot, like a 1 terabyte hard drive disk, and it's already full. You know, I have a crap ton of gameplay footage that I've done, and some backup of my videos. So, what was the next song? Bravely Default, Land of Immortality. Okay, let's go with that. Silicon Studio. Alright, so Twilight Town theme from Kingdom Hearts. I think I can play that. Yeah, I'll play that next if you want to. Will instrumentals trigger copyrights? Most of them do not. It's just specific games like Persona or some Final Fantasy or anything from Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross, you know. A few streams ago, somebody requested a song from Xenosaga 2, and I thought it didn't have copyright, and it fucking did, you know. Anyway, Baten Kaito's Castle in the Sand. That's probably gonna be next after Twilight Town. Oh, you're from a dry and mountainous region in the US. So that's a pseudonym. Yeah, I shouldn't assume things. Mine is a pseudonym too, you know. A lot of people don't know that. My real name is not Eric Landon. No, seriously, I believe at least one person is probably like that right now. Like, with what? It's not. Okay, a lot of requests came in. Okay, I'll get them, don't worry. I got recommended on your FYP. Don't know what that is, you know, but I'm happy because of that. You don't have a flash drive? Flash drive? No, I have hard drives and USBs, you know. That's it, you know. Something from MML. I don't even know what MML. Mega Man Legends. Okay. Yeah, like, come on, man. If you say FF, then yeah, people know it's Final Fantasy. If you say DQ, people know it's Dragon Quest. But MML? Thank you for clarifying, because nobody knows what the fuck that is, you know. But oh, Mega Man Legends, yeah. Oh, FYP for your page. Okay. I have a lot of USB flash drives, Yum Yum. No, don't tell me it's not true. LOL, this is in your name. I am devastated. LOL. I am so happy to have devastated you. Nice errand from Der Langrisser. Oh, but the Super Famicom version, not the remaster. Why do you think JRPGs are more likely to be console only? Other than console being more popular than PC in Japan, that is. That was gonna be my answer, actually. Other than that, to be honest, I don't know. I really think that's the only reason. I don't think there's another reason why. Do you know floppy disks and VHS? Bitch, I know beta. I know cassettes. I know vinyls. I'm almost 40 years old, dude. I grew up with that shit. When I was born, my parents were using a fucking vinyl on some record player, you know? And cassettes were the shit. And I had a Walkman. Do you know Walkmans? floppy disks. Come on, that's 90s, man. I was born in the 80s. Of course I know what that is. You honestly never gave it a thought, but cool to know? A thought to what? 40 years old here. Well, we're nothing but old farts here, you know. This is a stream. This is a live stream for old people. I've said it before. If you're not at least, nah. All right. So what's next? What's next? Whew, we got a lot of music for today. Somebody wanted the Twilight. The event wanted the Twilight theme. Twilight Town. I don't even have to type Kingdom Hearts. You know, it's such a popular. Universal group. Holy shit, man. That's not. I can't do Kingdom Hearts. Or at least I can't do that specific theme. The owner is Universal Music Group. That's the fucking worst music company nowadays. No. If I play that, I might not even only get demonetized. I might get into trouble. So, sorry. So, Baten Kaito's Castle in the Sand. Baten Kaito's Castle in the Sand. Alright, let's go with that. Castle in the Sand from Baten Kaito's. My tag? I'm not a soldier, man. What the fuck do you mean my tag? 47 years old? Hooflong? You're 26 years old and you grew up with VHS? That means you were born in 1999? I find that kinda hard to believe, but if you say so. I mean, well, wait a second. VHS tapes were still a thing. When I worked in Blockbuster, I worked from 2003 to 2004, and the large majority of our movies for rent were VHS tapes. You know, DVD was barely becoming a thing, so okay, I believe you. But you're from the previous generation, man. You're still young. Yeah, we're a bunch of 40-year-olds here. Welcome to our 40-year-old club, Vladislav. You're welcome, dude. Yeah, I remember when I quit Blockbuster, which was in the beginning of March of 2004. Half of the store was already DVDs, you know, and I got a lot of VHS tapes for like barely anything, for like 5 cents each, you know. I built like a small VHS movie collection back then. I got rid of it all, you know. I kind of regret that. I wish I could have kept some. Some I got back on DVDs. But others, you know, I wish I still had them. But they're so heavy. And they take up a lot of space, you know. So I kind of don't regret getting rid of all of them. But I should have kept some specific movies. You know, I don't have The Crow on DVD, but I had it on VHS, you know. Wish at least I could have kept that one. Yeah, but I got a bunch of DVDs. I showed my DVD collection a few months ago, you know, in one of my Q&As. So yeah, there we go. So what's the next song? That was Baten Kaito's. We have March of the Dreadnoughts from Final Fantasy 13. March of the... Get the fuck... What did I do? Jesus. March of the Dreadnoughts. Next Stone. Ah! Copyright. Sorry, Queen. Can't play that. I like how some songs don't tell you, you know, they don't give a shit. It's like, haha, no, we're not gonna let YouTubers know this song has copyright so we can fuck them up in the ass later after they play them. But others are kind enough to tell, you know, provided by YouTube, to YouTube by Nextstone. And that's like Nextstone. I've had issues with Nextstone in the past, so I can't play that. Sorry. Request song at last, special version Devil Survivor 2. Okay, Devil Survivor 2. Wait, what was the name of the song? Special version? What? Wait, what's the name of the song you want? Special versions. What? What's the name of the song you want, dude? Our project. If you're still watching. Special version? There's no song called special version. Like, what are you talking about? What? Does it have another name, maybe? Nick is 35. Zima Devon 42. Oh, he meant At Last. There's a song called At Last. Okay, At Last. Okay, thanks. Yeah, I found it. Pretty good. Alright, there we go. At Last. Alright. From Devil Survivor 2. No worry, Awixzy. It's my tag. Now my real name is Caesar. Like the Roman Emperor, Caesar. It's public, you know, it's not like I've been hiding it from you guys, you know, it's public. If you go to my Patreon page, it's there public. If you go to read my biography on my website, actually do that. I know it's long, and you guys are gonna be like, oh my god, it's like a million pages. It's a Wikipedia article, you know, I did it in the style of a Wikipedia article with the help of a friend. She wrote most of it, you know, and I approved. But you can read my biography in my blog, a link to my website, official website in the link in the description below this stream, you know. You can find a link to my website, read my whole biography, so you can see the truth and all of those, and none of that fucking bullshit and all those lies people spread about me on Reddit and those websites. Ignore those. Those are fucking haters and bots. They always do that, you know. So you want to hear the truth, read my biography, and my real name is theirs, you know. So it's not really a surprise, but yeah, I guess a lot of people don't know. Newcomb, thanks a bunch for the super chat. He says, I'm 45 years old, not that that matters. Have you ever heard played Card and Shield? It's a roguelike card deck building game that plays like Mega Man Battle Network. You just finished it and you enjoyed it. No. If it's a new game, you know how I feel about new games. Unless it's an indie game. I'm still into new modern indie games, but like new modern games from AA or AAA developers, don't even mention those to me. I don't know them and I don't care about them. But if it's an indie, I might consider playing it. Just keep in mind, I wasn't the biggest fan of Mega Man Battle Network. Like, it was fine. I kind of like the battle system, but I guess it wasn't for me, you know, the game as a whole. Not a bad game though. I only played the first one, I never bothered with the sequels. Have you experienced games save get corrupt? Because when saving suddenly... Oh yeah, a couple times, it's terrible. Who is my waifu? If you join my Patreon page, you can see who my waifu is from the Tales series. I did a tier list of all the girls in that and all the Tales games in a tier list. Did I just say I did a tier list of a tier list in a tier list? You get the idea. Link in the description to my Patreon page. Anyway, so what's the next song? Somebody wanted something from Mega Man Legends, right? So, Mega Man Legends OST. Let's play... What, you want from the second game, right? No, the first game. Nick wanted something from Mega Man Legends. How about we go with this one, you know? Shit, this one has... I don't know, I'll just play this one. No, it's this fucking song. This is the one that features in the Project Cross Zone soundtrack. Love it. That's from Mega Man Legends. This is so Capcom. This fucking music is so Capcom. I can't play any opening themes. Something off of Scarlet Nexus? Alright, I'll play something from Scarlet Nexus next. A Brazilian company with no connection to Square Enix flagged one of the Final Fantasy 1 videos. They do have a connection, it's just a branch Square Enix hired to do that in Brazil. We also have Mexican companies, you know, with no apparent connection to other video game companies, but they do have a connection. You know, so yeah. But if you ever get a copyright from a company with a weird name and you've never seen it before, try appealing it. Sometimes you get these companies that are frauds and they somehow bypass the YouTube security, and you gotta let YouTube know. Like, hey, this company, like, I don't even know who this company is and it's claiming my video, you know, and YouTube sometimes, you know, reviews that and says, oh, you're right, you know, fuck this company, you know, thanks for letting us know. Do that, you know, when you get a copyright or a content ID claim from a fucking weird ass name company, try claiming it. But you might want to look up that company online, you know, just to see if you can find something relevant, just to see if it's a legit company. But if you find nothing, or if you find strange things, you know, just let YouTube know. Sometimes they do something about it whenever they fucking feel like. Did you recommend to play Popol Croy? I don't know, I've never played the fan-translated Popol Croy version. I played a little bit of the PSP version, and it was an alright game, not my cup of tea. Lightning is your waifu? You want Lightning to beat you up? You got some strange taste, man, but no one here is gonna judge your sexual preferences and what turns you on. Can you play your favorite song from Indivisible? Nah, fuck that game. Did you know if the Atelier series has gone woke? I haven't played it since Rise of 1, but Rise of 1 is alright, you know. I think they did censor some of the DLC outfits, but it was more like self-censored. They weren't like, you know, oh, the localization team kind of censored them. No, Ghost has been self-censoring and toning down the fan service of their series for a few years already. So you could say that yes, it's kind of gone woke. Yumiya did the same thing, you know, and it added some diversity, you know. So if you guys want to know more about what JRPGs I consider, you know, politicized, link in the description to my official website, you will find a blacklist. If it offends you, click the dislike button, unsubscribe, and get the fuck out of here. Have you played the Gundam games? No. I played the Super Robot games. You know, I played some of those. You see, Newcom, I just lost like 15 viewers because of that. They got offended. So anyway, Super Robot Wars, I'm a fan. Not the biggest fan, but I'm a fan. I played some games, good series. But Gundam, specifically Gundam, no, not really. So that was Mega Man Legends. And then somebody wanted something from Scarlet Nexus, you know. Alright, Scarlet Nexus. What can we play from Scarlet Nexus? My Sweet Hideout. Gonna do that. Definitely the catchiest song in the game, in my opinion. I don't think Scarlet Nexus has a great soundtrack. It has a good soundtrack, but not great. At least not, you know, it's not really my cup of tea, you know. But it's good music, it's okay music. It's just rarely any themes stand out. Sorry, I lost you 15 viewers. That's okay, you know. They can go away. I don't want them watching my videos, to be honest, or my channel. This is another reason, you know, the biggest reason why I have not made any progress when it comes to subscribers. Why I've been stuck on 101,000 subscribers for like over a year. It's because of YouTube has been manipulating my numbers, and they put a shadow ban on my channel. But the second reason is because I've been doing this kind of purge. And by purge, I mean like doing certain comments, you know, saying certain things to drive that people away, because it's better if they leave right now than leaving later after they discover a video or two where I criticized their precious censorship, because they fucking hate free speech, you know that. So might as well get the fuck out of here now. The reason Nintendo doesn't want to release Mother 3 in the West is that they are worried to get DMCA, as there are a lot of inspired tracks sounding similar to big bands like the Beatles. I think there's a lot of reasons why Nintendo will never release Mother 3 outside of Japan, and that's one of them, but it's not, I don't think it's the only reason. Hey Donsk, you finished Popol Croy Monogatari 1 and 2 for the PS1, and yeah, you enjoyed it, and you started playing Popol Rogue for the PS1. Yeah, Popol Rogue is now like a strategy RPG, and it's they released a fan translation recently of it. I'm not really a fan of the series, you know, so I won't be playing it. But there's also Return to Popol Croy on the 3DS. A lot of people don't know that, no one talks about it, you know, but yeah, it's there if you care about it. Like, the reason why I never talk about the Popol Croy series because I'm just not a fan. In a sense, I feel like I'm playing Earthbound or Mother, you know. Not a fan of those either. Nothing against them, you know, I just, not really a fan. What was the next song? So it was Scarlet Nexus, right? Yeah, I'm not gonna play anything from Indivisible, I said that. That's it, you know? Okay, so that's it. Time to remind you guys that today's a request your song stream, so if you want to listen to some music from video games, let me know and I'll play them for you. Yup. Okay, that's a good recommendation. Remy? That's an old anime, dude. He mentioned Remy, right? Yeah, he mentioned that anime. I haven't seen it, you know. I've known the anime, of course, for a long time, but I haven't seen it. He saw it, you know. So glad you enjoyed the video. I don't know why the title of the video is showing in English for some people. YouTube is like fucking up. Record of Lodoss War. That's a great anime. Classic anime. If somebody watches that anime today, it's gonna be like, this is just okay. But that was a huge classic from the 90s. Everybody was in love with the elf girl, including me. And then they released a game, right? Like a Metroidvania with Diddlit in Wonderland, something like that. I didn't play it though, but there we go. I fucking hate Final Fantasy 16, Vent. Vampire Hunter D. Wasn't that a movie? I finished watching one anime called Sci-Fi Harry, which is pretty psychological and kind of dark and mature. Loved it. Pretty original animation, very 90s. It's an anime that came out in 2000, 2001, and the ending was rushed. Once the anime ends, it's like, what? It's like they rushed the ending, you know, probably they ran out of time or budget, I don't even know. But great anime, 30 episodes, I believe. Very highly recommended. Sci-Fi Harry. Sci-fi, as in science fiction. Sci-Fi Harry. And right now I'm finally watching Ikki Tousen. I'm 4 episodes in. It's extremely fucking stupid, you know, and it's a lot of fan service. It's basically the upskirts the anime. There's a gazillion upskirts and boob physics, you know. But it's got some cool animations and some cool fights, but I don't know. It's just, yeah, it's dumb. Exactly, it's fucking stupid. Sorry, the chat crashes for me every now and then. I've always believed YouTube does that on purpose. Claymore, one of my favorite anime series of all time. Have you seen the Star Ocean the Second Story anime? No, I don't really like watching animes that are based on JRPGs because honestly, I'd rather play the game than watch the anime. If I'm gonna get the exact same story, then like, what's the point? I'd rather just play the game. Yeah, I've never seen the Vampire Hunter D movies. There's a Super Famicom record of Lotus War JRPG. I know that it was fan translated. I'll probably play at some point. There was also an action RPG with an isometric view on the Dreamcast. It was wasn't great. I don't even know why they did that. You know. You seem like the type of person that would enjoy my dress up darling. Sure. I don't know what that is, but it sounds really interesting, Z. Yeah, every time we talk about anime, somebody mentions Berserk. We're a big fan and big fans of that anime here. Play RuneScape Autumn Voyage. RuneScape Autumn Voyage. All right. Like from the first game? I don't know if I can play this. I found an arrangement. I'm gonna go with that because I don't think I can play the original. Yep. Alright, so not the original, but original apparently has copyright, you know. So if you guys want me to play something with copyright, super chat. That's the rule. It's the general rule. Tsugumomo is a great ecchi. I'm not really into ecchi anime series unless they're like really good and like really like they take themselves seriously a lot. Anyway, but yeah, I like some. One that I really liked before Sci-Fi Harry was Tsukihime. I've never seen it before, by the same creators of Fate Stay Night, Type Moon Studios, you know. Amazing anime. It's based on a bunch of fighting games. Some of you may know some of these fighting games as Melty Blood. You know, I've never played any of the fighting games, but I watched the anime, 24 episodes, a week ago. Amazing anime. Fucking loved it. Very dark. It has a very unusual style of storytelling, as in, it's kind of hard to follow and understand what's going on and what's happening, but it all comes together near the end. It's one of those. But I fucking loved it. It's like, I love the music. It's like very melancholic and kind of depressing. So it makes you feel sad and calm at the same time throughout the entire anime. It doesn't really have a lot of upbeat, catchy themes, or barely any, you know. It's mostly this dramatic music, melodramatic, melancholic music, you know. I don't know. I really like that anime. Tsukihime, Lunar Legend Tsukihime. I think that's a name in English. Lunar Legend Tsukihime. Tsukihime! Tsukihime-san! Latest chapter 383 of Berserk released. Lots of fans speculate that Guts is going to heaven. Oh, it's still going? Wait, what? The Berserk anime is still going? I thought it ended like years ago. I didn't know the anime is still fucking going. So chances are we will eventually see more anime series based on it, huh? Wow, Berserk isn't over. I didn't know that. Fuck. Tsukihime, A Piece of Blue Glass Moon is one of the best visual novels ever made. You must play it. Oh, yeah, it's based on a video game. The original Tsukihime is a visual novel. I'm not really into visual novels, to be honest. I'd rather watch the anime. Noir also has great soundtrack. Noir. There's an anime called Noir. Noir. Didn't know that. Can you play Divinity 2 OST? I don't know if I can, to be honest. We can try. Which, do you have a specific theme in mind, tier? Your request here is going to be Southern Twilight Dance of Cape of Good Hope from the game called Uncharted Waters 2 New Horizons by Yoko Kanno. Okay, we can try that after the Divinity 2 OST. I've never played Divinity 2. I've heard some bad things about it, some political bullshit. I played the first one though. Man, put like 2 hours into it, never went back to it. I have it in my collection. It's fine, I guess. My problem with Western RPGs, well, I've been bitching about Western RPGs for many years, but you know, my main problem with Western RPGs is that they all try to be open world and they have very similar gameplay mechanics, you know, and I don't find them appealing. But I think that the first Divinity, the first 2 hours that I played were good, you know. Not good enough for me personally to go back to. Maybe one day. It's a remake? No thanks, I hate remakes because they censor everything. I'd rather play the original versions of everything nowadays. So, if you don't have anything specific from Divinity 2 OST, I'm just gonna go with that Southern Twilight. Southern Twilight. This is a really long song, man. I'll just play a little bit of it. Wait, you wanted the Uncharted Waters 2 version, right? I can't find that one for some reason. Oh, here you go. I found it. Okay, there you go. Do you take requests from anime music based on JRPGs like Xenosaga in this Serenity? No, Alex, all of those. No anime. I don't understand why, you know, nothing from anime can be played. You get into a lot of trouble. And this is something that Bob Samurai told me. Bob Samurai is an anime YouTuber. He's still making, I think he left last year, you know, he abandoned his channel or he's taking a break, something like that. But I used to be in touch with him and I asked him about anime copyright bullshit. You know, he said, oh, anime is like completely different from video games. It's like the 180 degrees opposite, you know. Everything from anime clips, you know, you always get copyright claims and stuff. Like, why? I mean, video games are fine, but not anime series? I don't understand why, but yeah, nothing from anime series, man. Unless you do a super chat. With a super chat, then yes, I can play in this Serenity from Xenosaga. Request against the Elite Octopath Traveler. Okay, so that's probably gonna be next. Played one of the earlier Melty Blood. I think it was Act Cadenza. It was pretty fun. Yeah, so some Melty Blood games never left Japan. I think they are on the PS2, the fighting games, you know. I never played them. Weird, right? You would think I would have played at least one by now. Maybe I will. There's always Twitch for that. I have a Twitch channel. Link to my Twitch channel in the description. I stream, I go live every Friday. I play video games, I play JRPGs, but sometimes I play games from different genres. I just did a stream of the Shantae games. You know, maybe I'll play Melty Blood. But but next week starts Halloween month, October. Yeah, but Melty Blood's kind of Halloween-esque, you know, it's kind of dark, and yeah, I'll play Melty Blood. Did you check out the new game trailer? No. Is it an indie game? And wait a second, Parasite Eve clones? I've never seen a Parasite Eve clone. I've seen a crap ton of Resident Evil clones, but I've never seen a Parasite Eve clone. I've never seen that. I mean, I'm sure there are, you know, I've just never played one or seen one, you know. Interesting. So if Parasite Mutant is an indie game, I'm interested. If it's not, then I don't give a shit about it. What are your thoughts on Suikoden Star Leap so far? No fucks given about it, man. I don't care about new games anymore. How about the song Life Will Change? Nothing from Persona. I can't play anything from any Persona game. Did you play Mystic Arc on SNES? No. Mystic Arc. Does it go with another name? Is it one of those only in Japan games that are fan translated? Because I haven't. Most of you guys don't know this, but almost every single JRPG on the SNES is now fan translated. You can play them if you want to. I don't think there's one. There's gotta be that one left, you know. Maybe a couple of them haven't been translated, but the large majority of Super Famicom JRPGs that we never got are nowadays fan translated, which is pretty cool, you know. Okay, so Mystic Arc is fan translated. Okay. Yes, you can. You may request Deceitful Wings from Eternal Mana. I'll play that next. But first, we're gonna do Against the Elite from Octopath Traveler. Octopath Traveler. Fuck. Copyright claim, dude. Can't play it. I'm sorry. Fuck, so now it's also Octopath? I can't play anything from Octopath Traveler anymore? You gotta be kidding me. Really? Wait, what? Oh, this is from the mobile game. Yeah, this seems to be from the mobile game. Okay, well, I can't play it, man. So, Eternal Mana, right? What was it? Deceitful Wings. Okay. Here you go. Good game on the PlayStation 2, exclusive to it. I don't know why NIS never bothered remastering it or releasing it overseas, you know, or, I mean, on other consoles, but it's an exclusive on the PS2. They didn't even bother putting that trilogy on the PlayStation 3 digital, you know. Only way to play them is emulation or buying a physical copy. Luckily, at least the first two games aren't expensive. I think Eternal Mana is the cheapest of the three. It probably goes for $40, $40, you know. I remember getting my copy of it while I was living in Canada about 5-6 years ago. Paid like 30 Canadian dollars, 35, which was like 25 US dollars. Wasn't expensive. You want an Eric Landon Monster Madness video series? No. Every year I celebrate Halloween in some form or another. It's usually just 1 or 2 videos, you know. I don't do the entire month. Like, for example, last year, I remember I did a couple of live streams. I played Devil Survivor live on my birthday. Or on Halloween, I played Nights in the Nightmare, which is a bad game. It was part of the worst JRPGs ever live stream series. You can find a playlist on my channel, on the playlist section, you know, in case you missed it, but that was last year. That was my Halloween celebration, a bad game. Nights in the Nightmare live stream. And the year before, 2023, I don't remember what I did. I probably did something. There was one year where I did nothing. I think it was 2022. I did nothing. Didn't celebrate Halloween for some reason. But yeah, 2023... Oh! How could I forget? I did the mature rated Hidden JRPG Gems Top 10 that got demonetized, you know, by YouTube. Apparently it was a very offensive top 10. I don't know why. And that's when they started fucking with my channel. So 2 years ago, yeah. Anyway, so 2021, I think I did like a video, I don't know. I'll be doing some videos this year, this next month. And I'll be playing nothing but horror games or Halloween-esque themed games for the month of October. I'll be playing a bunch of games of those live on my Twitch channel. What a great song, this one, huh? Love it. Great soundtrack. Oh, and of course, I bitched about YouTube fucking up with my channel and my chat crashed for the 3rd time today. Hope you're having a lot of fun, whoever the fuck is doing that, you know, to me. Making my chat crash again. And it's not the browser, I've tried different browsers. This is something that's been happening to me mysteriously for the past 2 years since that video. There's a lot of Japanese-only games from Super Famicom. But most JRPGs are fan-translated, like I said. Actually, there has not been a Parasite Eve Cologne, but we got upcoming ones. Okay, so maybe I'll check it out. Yeah, obviously I don't think I can play the AVGN theme song. I'm sure he has protected his main theme. He doesn't play it anymore. He just plays a remix of it. Maybe Kyle Justin put some copyright to it and James can't play the original theme anymore because he hasn't played the original theme in years. It's just the retro beat, 16-bit style, 8-bit style of rendition to it. He keeps playing that for every episode nowadays. Anyway, so what's the next song? Wait, somebody... I think I missed the song. Anyway. Fuck. I was sure somebody requested something. If I missed the song you wanted me to play, let me know. Again, I can't find it anymore. Google is watching all of us 24/7. That's right. Google is a spyware. Confirmed. And a monopoly. And they know that. And they fucking hate it when people say that. No, Roberto, I'm not even... I didn't even finish the demo. I was like, fuck it, you know. Have you ever got a strike on your channel? No, I've never had a copyright strike on your channel. If you get 3, you get completely demonetized. But I got demonetized in 2019. 5.5 years ago for no reason. You can read the whole thing on my biography on my website. Eric Landon Blogspot. Link in the description. But yeah, I've never gotten a strike. Atelier Lily on PS2. Wasn't that originally released on Sega Saturn? Celestial Troop Valkyrie Profile 2. That's the last one I'll play from you, dude. You've been requesting a lot. If you want more, pay! Celestial Troop. Isn't this like the regular... Oh yeah. It's this song. This is a great song. Amazing! I had forgotten about the title of that song. I remember the song, you know, but it's just not the title of it. Man. God damn. The link to your TikTok account doesn't work in your main YouTube profile. Really? Does it work in the description? It's you can find it right now in the description, I believe. Yeah, it's there. Can somebody just click on it? I just uploaded a new rant, rage, quit clip from it. Thank you, Cornhog. He says, check out .45 Parabellum Bloodhound. Okay, it's an indie game. Okay, I'll check it out. Thanks for the recommendation. Parabellum, what a name, huh? That's a perfect example for you indie developers watching how not to name your game. .45 Parabellum Bloodhound. No. That's a terrible name. Just do it, just the Bloodhound. How about just Parabellum Bloodhound? Forget about the 45. No. It's a terrible name. No, I can play anything from the Rhapsody soundtrack, no problem. If you have a song from Rhapsody, let me know. Sounds like some kind of firearm. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Can anybody click on my TikTok channel in the description right now? Yeah. I'm on TikTok. We went through this 2 weeks ago, okay? Yeah, I'm finally on TikTok. I'm just uploading clips from rants and live streams, you know, funny, rage, stuff like that. So somebody please click on it and let me know if it works. Because Roberto says it doesn't work on my profile. I'll fix that later. Oh, the link in your description doesn't work either. At least for you, it sends you to a YouTube page saying something went wrong. Is anybody else having the same problem? Let me know. Maybe it's just you. If it's a me problem, I can fix it right now. Okay, it's not working for anybody. It's probably done on purpose, you know. Mysteriously, it doesn't work. I just click on it. I'm gonna upload it on. Okay. Fixing it right now. It should work though. Okay, there we go. Oh, hey. Looks like I finally made it to 102,000 subscribers. Really? Okay, so I fixed it. I literally went to my TikTok channel, copied the link, and put it in the description of this video. That's exactly what I just did. So can you guys refresh and check again maybe? To see if my TikTok channel works. If it doesn't work, then I'm pretty sure it's YouTube messing up, as always. They love me. So do I have 102,000 subscribers now? We should celebrate. So, what's the Rhapsody song you want me to play, Jerry? Oh, Atelier Lily was on PS2, not Sega Saturn. Oh, okay. I didn't know that, man. No, nothing. Okay, let's go on from Rhapsody. Let's go on. Oh, it's the contest song. It's when... I love this game. It's so cheesy and girly, I know that. It's a bit of a guilty pleasure, but... man. I should have... It did make me cry, but... This game should have been an honorable mention in my top 10 from a couple of days ago. 10 JRPGs that left me in tears. This game should have been there. I'm not gonna say why, but what... I mean, no, man. Fuck, let's play the song. This is not the song. There we go. That's the song. Alright, the TikTok link still doesn't work. YouTube hates TikTok? What a question. Pretty sure it does. Well, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Roberto, sorry about that. I mean, what can I say? YouTube fucking hates when people... Anyway, just go to TikTok and look me up. Any special plans for your birthday? Yeah, I'm gonna be 40. So it's gonna be a nice celebration in a rock bar with family and friends. But here on YouTube, I'll think of something. We'll see what I can do. I don't know. Can you guys check my other links to see if they work? I know you guys are extremely lazy to do that, and you hate doing me favors. I know that, but please, just this time. Click on my links. Any links. You don't have to do anything with the links. Just click on them to see if they work. I want to see if it's only TikTok. Because all the links work for me right now. All of them. Your family will probably recommend your girlfriend. Please? Imagine, that would be a great birthday present, you know, to show up on my birthday and hey, I want to introduce you to this girl and she's like really beautiful and hot and shit, you know, and she likes games, video games, you know, that's the best birthday gift. KNAV says my links work. So, is TikTok working for you, KNAV? Can you click on my TikTok channel to see if it works? YouTube has an issue with killing links about every 3 months. It's a feature. Like their restricted feature, right? Yeah. We all know YouTube doesn't care about us content creators anymore. YouTube stopped giving a shit about the very same people who made the website successful and great. And nowadays they just care about billionaire corporations like Disney or Mr. Beast, you know, and having them satisfied. So whatever they say goes. But us, we can go fuck ourselves, you know. We know that, YouTube. We love you too. So all of your links work for you except TikTok, okay? Random Vibes says it works for me. All of them or just TikTok? TikTok is banned in your country, says KNAV. Where are you from, man? Brazil? I think TikTok is banned in Brazil. TikTok is dead. Okay, TikTok doesn't work for some people. The links to your official website and Rumble still work. I put my Fate Extra review on Rumble if you want to watch it there. I recall an earlier stream where you suggested a list of saddest RPGs. It came into fruition earlier this week by another title. The one from 2 days ago, right? The JRPGs that left me in tears? Okay, yeah. You miss the old YouTube, who doesn't? Make YouTube great again. So apparently all of my links work. It's just the TikTok, specifically the TikTok link that doesn't work. Nothing I can do. I don't know what to do. YouTube hates TikTok. Wailing Warrior from Like a Dragon. There we go. Karost OST Stage 3. You can't... Okay. That's a great name for a song. I'll play that next. Of all the things that YouTube has done wrong, that's the one thing you hate? That they took away the play all button? Of all the things! That's the one thing you hate. You were in a rock bar in Toronto? So when I was in Toronto, I was only in an anime convention. I visited some game shops and shit. Didn't go to any bars. TikTok is worse when it comes to censorship. Is it? Don't worry, all of my videos are getting like 90 views or 100 views at most. I don't think they give a shit about me. If they start getting thousands of views, then maybe they'll start giving a shit, you know, because all I'm doing is swearing. Getting angry at games and yelling at games. You kind of missed the YouTube... Oh, it crashed for you too. It crashed for... Oh, so the YouTube chat crashes for some people too, besides me. Good to know. I'm not the only one. How to beat easily Matador. Well, if you become a member in this channel, you can find my solution. I did a video on that. On precisely how to beat Matador. Easily, you know? And, but it's a video for members only on YouTube. You gotta click the join button next to the subscribe button. It's dirt cheap, you know, and you get a lot of content. A lot of live streams and videos that I've done that are exclusive for members. I think it's $1, like $2 a month, you know? So that was Wailing Warrior. What was next? What? You and your weird ass game, Sora. Caroused. OST. Caroused. Can't find it, man. Caroused OST. Stage 3. You know? Well, can't find it, man. It's not on YouTube. Sorry. Can you play Sword Sparks from The Last Remnant? Yes, I can. The regular battle theme. There you go. Yeah, don't go to Mexico. Don't give money to Mexico. Don't give us money. Don't come to Mexico. Don't give our tourism and government money. Please don't. Don't show up here. Get the hell out. The fuck out of here. Hey guys, if you join my Patreon page, link to my Patreon page in the description, for $1 a month you can get a bunch of live streams and exclusive videos and content. I'm not kidding, there's a bunch of stuff, and you can get it all for $1 a month. Link in the description. Thank you. Matador. The bane of all SMT bosses. Yeah, but it's a super hard boss, you know, but once you figure it out, it's not that hard. And there are later bosses in the game that are much harder, you know. You think the Minotaur on SMT4 harder than Matador? No. No. I disagree. I beg to differ, but to each their own. You found it harder? I get it. Would you come back to Canada? No, I don't think so. I don't think I could come back, you know. I got stuck during the pandemic and illegally, so I don't know if they will let me come back. They'll probably be like, you overstayed in our country, sir. Yeah, but it was during the pandemic, man. And I remember you told people to get the fuck out, you know, but I was like, I'm gonna get sick if I get the fuck out. So I stayed until waiting patiently until things calmed down. They never did, so I took a risk and got the fuck out. Does that work for you? I don't know, sir. I don't know, pal. I don't know, friend. What's the best non-Japanese RPG you've played? I will go with Might and Magic Clash of Heroes. You know I'm a big fan of it, and that's not a Japanese game, so it's a game by a company called Capybara. I think it's Canadian, speaking about Canada, you know. That'll be my number one. Don't miss those winters? Certainly not, man. I live in Belleville, and I only lived through one winter there, and it was hardcore. I mean, it was cool, you know, as a Mexican, living there and witnessing the entirety of the winter. It was awesome, but going out was like a bitch, man. No, certainly don't miss it. Yeah, what is it? What's Carouse? Carouse? What is it? I can't find anything of it. Oh, I found it! You just misspelled it. on your request you say caroused, and there's nothing with caroused. But now I found carouse stage 3. Found it, man. So here you go. I don't even know what that is though. What is this, like a shoot 'em up? Well, I found it. No, I didn't try to play it in the snow. I didn't want to look like an idiot. I grabbed snow and it was freezing, so I put on some gloves and I grabbed it again and I made a ball and threw it. No, and it felt great, but I didn't play in the snow. I didn't want people to look at me saying, what a loser, man. Have you ever been to the US? No, I've never been to the US. I don't think I can go. Single guy, 40 years old, YouTuber, and author. No kids, no ties to his country of origin. I don't think they're gonna let me in. Where else have I traveled to? Germany, England, Canada. That's it. And in Germany, I was there for like 2 days only. Is Konami really back from the dead? No, I don't think so. They came back, but they are embracing modern politics, so I'd say they're still fucking dead to me. The worst part about snow is driving in it. Yeah, I can imagine. Did the stream crash for you too, Jerry? Yeah, so now they're not only doing it to me, they're doing it to my viewers. Yeah. Oh, they just did it! Wow! Fuck! Look! I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding, guys. I'm gonna show it to you. Look. Look, this is what's showing to me. This is the 4th time this has happened to me today. This. And it's happened to me in several previous live streams for the past 2 years. This happens like 2 or 3 times per live stream on my Q, and only on my Q&As. It doesn't happen when I'm playing a video game or anything else. It doesn't happen. It's only in the fucking Q&As. This. Only in the Q&As. But then I complain about it on YouTube, you know, and they're like, no, it's something's wrong with your streaming software or your browser. No, it's not us. We swear it's nothing to do with us, you know. No. Why not go to Japan? Because I don't have any money to go to Japan, Yum Yum. I'm poor. Did you hang with the ducks in Canada, or is that a Mexico exclusive thing? It's just a lake here with ducks, man. Canada had no ducks, it had geese walking around outside of Walmart and shit, you know. They're begging you for food. They were scalping food. Snow is fun to see at first, then it gets on your nerves. Oh yeah, I lived through that. At the beginning I was like a little kid, you know, like, snow, snow, and the next day it was like, snow, snow, and the next day it was like, snow, and the next day it was like, fuck this. What do you think, will Falcom become AAA? Well, BlackRock is a shareholder, you know. BlackRock, the wokest and most evil fucking company in the world, gives Falcom money, and it's true. Look it up if you don't believe me. So maybe one day they can become a AAA game and make all of their fucking characters gay. Karos, which is the song we were listening to. Karos is a shoot 'em up with an RPG leveling up system. Interesting. That sounds interesting. Bring the ducks. It's hard to make videos with the dogs, you know, because there's so many people in there and it's noisy. I'll try to do another video with the dogs soon. Do you like Hollow Knight? I've never played it. Never. I know the game, of course, but I've never played it. I know there's like a new game, Silk Songs, apparently, you know. It got really, really popular, but you know how I feel about new games, so. Oh, we got a lot of coyotes here. We can see them crying and howling. like behind the place where I live, you know, like a couple of blocks away. There's a big mountain, you know, so. Geese are super aggressive creatures. They were pretty calm. You know. Any other requests? Or super chats? I haven't seen any songs requested. Wait. Radurgy? Radurgy. Ukiha Shopping Mall. See if I can find a song. Can't find a song. I can find the game and the soundtrack, but not that specific song. Shopping, maybe if I type shopping. Okay, found it. I found a remastered version of it. There we go. Black Rock Shooter, good anime game. I haven't seen the anime. I played the game on PSP. Yeah, it's a good game. Have you played an indie developed game called For a Vast Future? It looks like it will be right at home on a Game Boy. No, I've never played it. I already played something from Mega Man Legends, but sure, I can play another song. Just tell me which one do you want. 40 hours into Persona 3 FES. Long live retro games. Yeah! That's right, 40 hours, man. Congratulations, that's a great game. That's a masterpiece of a game. Which version are you playing? The original version or the hack where you can control your party members? Do you play games wearing headphones for full sound experience? No, I have tinnitus, so I only use headphones when I'm on the bus to listen to my own music, or right now when I'm streaming, you know. But I have tinnitus, so I'd rather not use them if I can. I play everything on my TV, you know. That fucking thing behind me, there, or in this laptop. Have you played rhythm games? I have some. I'm not a fan. I'm not. Not really a fan. I tried Res on PS2, you know, couldn't get into it. I'm not really a fan of rhythm games. Guitar Hero, I'd rather play a real guitar, you know. Do you celebrate Dia de los Muertos? No, not really. I mean, yeah, it's there, and I guess I should celebrate it because my godfather died 2 years ago. In his honor, maybe I'll celebrate it, you know, but it's not a thing that I do. It's a big thing in Mexico, of course, you know, huge date, but not really. I personally don't go out of my way to do something. What do you think of Valkyrie Profile Silmeria remake, but with the clear obscure battle system artwork? No thanks. Is your TV an OLED TV? Yes, it is. I think it is. I think so. How do I know that? It's a flat screen. That's all I know. Is it OLED? I have no idea. Probably, maybe, I don't know. Oh, Radio Allergy. It's a shoot 'em up. It's on GameCube, right? You're playing the old-fashioned way. The non-controllable party members is actually way more fun than I thought. Makes the character feel more real. That's exactly what I thought. Which is exactly why I played it on easy. So I wouldn't fuck up. Do you know about Shin Megami Tensei 3 hard type ROM hack? No, and I'm not surprised I don't. The original fucking game is hard enough. I don't need a hard type ROM hack to make it harder, you know? Fuck no. I am going to comment on the Alice Peak in the background, such a great game. What? You mean book? That's not a game, it's a book I wrote. That's a book. Link to that book in the description, guys, if you want to read it. It's mostly aimed at angry teenagers. Okay, if you read it, it's gonna be a bit cringe, but at least you can appreciate, hopefully you can appreciate it for what it is, a great book. You know, Seven Shadows. Yeah, you meant book, right, Z? not game. Imagine that book having a game. That would be bonkers. Somebody should make a game based on that book. If my TV is worth $700 plus, it's an OLED. Oh no, it's not. I think I paid like 30. How much did I pay for it? I don't even know. I paid 5,000 Mexican, 5,500 Mexican pesos. That will be like $300 probably. Alice Return to Madness, the game, the character above your TV. Oh, you got me excited for a second. Now I look like a fucking idiot, man. Yeah, Alice Madness Returns. Amazing game. Yeah. So is my book. And her name is Alice. That blondie, her name is Alice. Yeah. So what else? No problem. Anybody else has a song they want played? Nothing from Persona, please. Well, they've been saying that for 50 years, Roberto. Nothing's happening yet. Do you consider Zelda 2 on the NES an RPG? No, not really. It has some RPG elements, but not really, not what I will call an RPG. It doesn't feel like one. And how do I rank it on a scale from 1 to 10? I will probably give it a 7. Like a 7.6. Because 7 will be not worth playing in my book, right? 7.6 at least. Like, good game, but not my cup of tea. But the soundtrack is awesome. Oh, you have my books. You wouldn't confuse the two. So, sorry. Z. Break the Limit from Trails from Zero. And then we'll do Metal Slug 1, Stage 1. And then Hope Alive from East 8. Okay. I already did that Praetor. Couldn't get into it. Did you play Resident Evil 4? Original. Yeah, I haven't played the remake. I played the original on the PlayStation 2 many years ago. It was one of the first games I got when I bought my PS2. So I played it. I didn't like it. Because it was just too different from the original Resident Evil games that I grew up with. You know, so it's a great game, don't take me wrong. I just couldn't get into it. Yeah, everything from Persona has copyright. Any music. What are the things you dislike about Zelda? I don't know, I guess it's the puzzles. The where the fuck do I go, what the fuck do I do, games that are almost impossible to beat without a guide, at least for me, you know. I like figuring out things on my own, but I don't like figuring out where to go because I get lost. I have a terrible sense of direction in video games, you know. So, I don't know. Nothing against the Zelda games, you know. I'm a big fan of Link to the Past on the Super Nintendo. I love that game, but it's not for me, I guess. Yeah, I did watch The Descent 2. The ending ruined it. Like, it was a decent movie, and I watched it a couple of nights ago, and I was like, okay, so it's more of the same. Like, they didn't do anything original. It's literally more of the same. It's a bunch of people going back to explore the fucking caves and encountering these monsters, you know? So it's literally more of the same. I felt like I was watching the exact same movie, you know? But with a different cast. And the same protagonist. But now, the ending fucking ruined it. Like, I could be saying, you know, oh yeah, it's a good movie, not as good as the first one, it's still good, but no. I wouldn't recommend watching the second movie. The ending is just so fucking horrendous. A terrible fucking ending. Terrible. Don't watch. Stick to the first movie, I say. That's it. That's a masterpiece of a movie, The Descent. The first one. That's it. Ignore the others. Metal Slug 1, Stage 1. Nextstone, provided to YouTube by Nextstone. Content ID claim, man. Shinji, I can't play it. Hope Alive from East 8. Fucking Nextstone. Fuck Nextstone. Okay, now I'll play it because you did a super chat. So I'm gonna play it next. Thank you, Shinji. So I'll play the Metal Slug song next, since you did a super chat. How is Oscar doing? He's not doing very well. Thanks. But yeah, he's doing, overall he's doing alright. I don't think so, man. Oscar doesn't play RPGs, so I seriously doubt he played it. The remake of the original Resident Evil on the GameCube is one of the best remakes of all time. That's correct, I couldn't agree more. Phenomenal remake. Back when remakes were good and not censored and politicized. Is Fire Emblem Three Houses worth full price? Yeah, I think it's a great game. It's not gonna feel like a Fire Emblem game though, because it's very different, but it's a great game. Translation is like not great. At least it's not engaged. Yeah, it's a great game. Play it. But full price, I don't think so. You can find that game for $40 used, complete in box. You know, I'm pretty sure if you keep looking for it, you'll find it. Don't pay full price for it. The Descent really scared you. It is a very scary movie. But I'm gonna say the exact same thing I said a couple of days ago on my Twitch stream. The scariest fucking thing about that movie is the beginning. You know, all the real stuff that happens. Forget about the monsters. That's not scary. It's just some monsters in some cave, you know. But the accident at the beginning was like, oh my god. If that ever happened to me, I wouldn't survive. I would shoot myself. I couldn't live if that happened to me. It's just horrible. Great movie, The Descent. I watched one last night called with Jim Caviezel. It was surprisingly good. I thought it was gonna be like, oh my god, this is gonna be another piece of shit, you know. But good movie. It's called what's it called? Outlander. I know there's a series, that's an erotic series nowadays called Outlander. No, I don't mean that. This movie is from 2004, starring Jim Caviezel, John Hurt. Ron fucking Perlman is there for like 2 seconds. Good movie. So that's stage 1 from Metal Slug. Thanks for the super chat again, Shinji. What do you think about active time battle versus turn-based battle? I prefer turn-based. I'm a big fan of Final Fantasy 9, 7, 8. Love those. 6. But I prefer regular turn-based, without having to stressfully choose my actions quickly. Could I ask for your opinion regarding the Atelier series? I'm a fan. You know, I like the series. Not one of my favorites, but I played a bunch of games. I've made videos about that. I have a video called Where to Start in the Atelier series if you want to check it out, if you're lost, because there's so many, right? I did a collaboration with Isha Gaming, top 10 best Atelier games, you know, so I'm a fan. Definitely a fan. I've covered several Atelier games in my top 10s multiple times throughout the years, so it's a good series to start with. Some games are harder than others. Others are super easy. Great music in all of them, good graphics. Yeah, good series. I like the series. Just nowadays it's kind of dead to me. Oscar isn't sick. Some personal stuff going on in his life. What do you think about wait, what? Okay, fuck. The chat fucked out for a bit. Didn't crash this time though, but have you heard the track called Castlevania from the band Vomitron? Nope. I don't even know who that band is. Heavy Machine Gun. Is a Final Fantasy IX remake possible? I don't know. Ask your favorite woke company, Square Enix, for that. Not me. How do you... I don't give a shit about Wrestleriana. I don't care about mobile games, and I don't care about its port. Atelier is dead to me. Dusk Diver. Dusk Diver is hard to find, the first one? I didn't know that. Yeah, have fun, Shinji. Thanks for stopping by. I didn't know Dusk Diver was hard to find. What's your opinion about people who go crazy about the new iPhone every year? What kind of question is that? I don't care. I don't care about people going crazy about anything nowadays. They should go crazy with retro and old stuff, like I do. They should be exactly like me. Just emulate. That's right, if you have a decent computer, you can emulate Dusk Diver, at least on Switch. At least on the Switch. That's a good beat 'em up. Nothing extraordinary or anything, you know, it's a great game. It's not like, wow. It's a good one. Sorry, what the fuck? I'm lost here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, and censor everything. Celeste will be 100% censored in the remake, but yeah, I know, you guys don't give a shit about censorship. Maybe they should start censoring you, so you know how it feels. It's the same for Valkyrie Profile, PS1, PSP. Same PSP, you get some extra cinematics. Yeah, I guess a PSP version. Just for that. Gameplay wise, it's the exact same game. You know, so yeah. It's fucking emails that I get, man. Join us in creating unforgettable stories. Hey, Eric Landon RPG. I hope you're having a wonderful day. My name is Irene. She, they. I just made that up. I've been genuinely impressed by the creativity and depth of your content. Your approach to storytelling and audience connection is something I truly admire. I'm not interested, thanks. Yeah, we need to learn Japanese to avoid the censorship. Any other songs you guys want me to play? That's it, right? Nobody else requested anything that I missed? I probably missed something. Well, anyway, if I missed a song, Twilight Princess? Nothing from Zelda. Zelda has... Anyway, have you ever done a video about RPGs with town building elements in them? Yeah, it wasn't a top 10. Yeah, I think a year and a half ago, I made a video called The Best World Building in JRPGs, you know? I think it's called that. I'm sure you'll find it if you scroll down through the videos section. So, yeah. I did a video about that. But it wasn't a top 10. Do you play guitar often? Yeah, almost every night. Few songs. The overworld theme from Star Tropics. There you go. It's a good song. Actually, everything is trying to kill you in Atelier games, dude. Sorry to break it up to you, but you're a lot of people out there on the internet and YouTube making videos about JRPGs to relax, and they put the Atelier games always, every single one of them. They're lying to you. You're not gonna relax. It's gonna be very stressful, especially if you play the ones with a time limit. If you're gonna relax, then yeah, Animal Crossing is a good idea, you know. But in Atelier games, everything is trying to kill you. Everything, even your own friends, even the townspeople, the NPCs. They want to kill you if you fail a request. And if the time's up, you talk to them and they're like, they don't want to talk to you anymore. They're like, fuck you. You didn't bring me 3 honey bee medicine plus 3 with an alchemy level of 4. You know, you didn't do that. Fuck yours. Get the fuck out of my face. Next time I see you, you die, bitch. That's what happens in Atelier. Have you ever played Cave Story? Yes, I did a long time ago. Not my cup of tea. Wasn't my cup of tea. Good game though, but nah. Shining Resonance. You only tried it once? It was a fun game? Don't get me started on that fucking game. Anyway, I'm not a fan of Animal Crossing, so I can't recommend them, but the people who say Atelier games are relaxing are the people who have never played the series. Well, it's just these JRPG channels, man. They don't have any creativity of their own. All they do is steal ideas. You know, that's just, JRPGs everybody should play. I'm just gonna put Persona 4, Persona 5, yeah, and their videos get like hundreds of thousands of views, you know, so that's YouTube nowadays for you. Great website. Love it. Thanks for watching, everybody. This was another Q&A. Had a good time. Hope you enjoyed it. Link to my... Thanks for watching. Have a good Sunday. See you next time. Bye-bye.